Lucid CEO, he's come out and he has said that he has the solution. He knows what the world needs. In order to save the world, all we need to do is improve the efficiency of EVs. We just need to hit 6 miles per kilowatt hour. That is the answer to saving the planet. Guys, big, bold claims here from Lucid. Lucid are saying that their EVs and potentially their new Electric Gravity SUV will have the highest efficiency of any car ever. They're saying no one is even close. Now, the numbers they're claiming, they are kind of insane. If they're true, then, well, Lucid, they're right. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you. Just wanted to say big thank you to our Patreon supporters, guys. Really couldn't do this without you, so I really appreciate your support. If you want to support us on Patreon, even just a few dollars is great. I'll put a link in the description below. During a recent webcast at the Evercore ISI Global Clean Energy and Transmission Summit, whatever, you don't care about that. Basically, Lucid CEO and CTO Peter Rawlinson shared some news about the Lucid Air, but not just the Lucid Air, but just technology news in general, because he said the efficiency is now 5 miles per kilowatt hour, which is crazy, right? In a recent test of the Tesla Model 3 long range in the UK by kWh, they tested, I think, 6 different EVs. The Model 3 long range was compared, I think the Porsche Taycan, that was one of them. Mercedes-Benz EQA, might have been the EQS actually. Anyhow, Mercedes-Benz was tested. There were 6 different cars tested, BMW as well, i4. Model 3 long range had the highest efficiency, and it was pretty good. It was 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour. Lucid saying it's better that significantly and gotten to 5 miles per kilowatt hour. It's just pretty good. But if you look at the price of a Model 3, I don't think it's really that much of an achievement. It's an achievement for sure, but the price is sort of something you need to consider, right? You're paying for efficiency. I think that should be part of what you're paying for. Now, I know that with a lot of EVs, your efficiency for expensive EVs is not very good. And I think consumers should be aware of that. They should be thinking, hang on a minute, that's like having my car's using way more gasoline. It's the same concept, right? If my car's not efficient. Well, really, if, say, a Tesla Model 3 costs you $45,000 or $40,000 and it has 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour efficiency, a Lucid Air has 5 miles per kilowatt hour, but it's costing you twice the price. It's good, but it's just not quite as good as it sounds. That's what I think, because you're still paying for that efficiency. Lucid Motors is obviously a new car company, but they've done a lot of work on efficiency, and I've got to say, even though their cars are expensive, they certainly are very good. The company launched its flagship Air sedan, and the Gravity SUV will be coming out soon, so that'll certainly help the company. Now, there is a lot of people who believe Lucid will go bankrupt, but the fact that they're bankrupted by the Saudis means that that's not going to happen anytime soon. That said, Peter Rawlinson talked about the importance of vertical development and production to compete in the EV market. So it sounds like, Lucid want to make a lot more cars. They're not currently making many, and they want to be able to reduce the cost of manufacturing them so they can sell them at a lower price and potentially lose less money. They lose, some people say they lose about $100,000 per car. Now, I don't know if that's true, but a lot of people believe that's the case. So 5 miles per kilowatt hour is unquestionably the best efficiency in the world for any car. However, Lucid are targeting, they're saying this is not enough. They're targeting 6 miles per kilowatt hour. Right now, the rear-wheel drive Lucid Air Pure has an efficiency of 4.74 miles per kilowatt hour. So that would mean it costs around $28 per mile range. And that's what Peter Rawlinson said. Some cars, he's saying some competitors are around $58 per mile. Anyway, no matter what the case is, I don't know that those numbers that he's citing are really all that relevant. But this is what Peter said. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of announcing to the world that we've hit the magic 5 miles per kilowatt hour. No one else is even close. Well, actually, as I mentioned before, that's not really true. But yeah, this is amazing. He goes on to say, not remotely close. Some of the competition is under 3 miles per kilowatt hour. Now, I don't know who's under 3. Maybe, I don't think he's telling the truth there. I don't think anyone's under 3 unless it's like a massive boat. say a large electric SUV like maybe a Kia EV9 or maybe a Mercedes-Benz EQS, some sort of really big car. I don't think anyone's at that under 3 miles per kilowatt hour. So he's sort of exaggerating here. But anyway, he goes on to say that means that we can make a car with a significantly smaller battery pack with competitive range, and that gives us a unique and profound commercial advantage as a company. I think this is a landmark in the evolution of the automobile, let alone electric cars, and its profound consequences for mankind. Now, is this true? Are his claims true? Can Lucid put a smaller battery pack in and therefore have a profound commercial advantage? Well, I mean, if they're losing $100,000 per car, maybe this will cut their prices by what, $5,000? Putting a smaller battery pack in, maybe $4,000. So now they're losing $96,000 per car. So whatever profound advantage this is, it's nowhere near enough to make up for Lucid's massive disadvantages in overall competitiveness in terms of the manufacturing. They clearly need to work on other things more so than this. This sounds to me like Toyota being obsessed with basically saying we are going to, and Mazda saying together we are going to perfect the internal combustion engine. We're going to invest billions of dollars into doing that. That's what it sounds like to me, like a vanity project. Honestly, Lucid, I think there's more important things for the company to do, to focus on. Much more important things. Producing cars, for one, at a lower price. Just working out how to reduce costs. Things like using lithium iron phosphate batteries. Work out how to get those, manufacture those en masse. Get those into your cars. That would reduce prices much more so than a very efficient motor, which is probably going to be quite expensive. They would have probably put quite a lot of money into developing this particular motor. Peter Rawlinson said this: I think 6 miles per kilowatt hour is the holy grail. That's what we need to save the planet. Now, do you guys agree with him? Do we need 6 miles per kilowatt hour to save the planet? I mean, I think this guy's high. Honestly, I think he's on crack. I mean, why do we need 6 miles per kilowatt hour to save the planet? What's that got to do with anything? I don't know that's remotely relevant to anything. I mean, are we going to get there? Of course, it's inevitable that we get there to 6 miles per kilowatt hour. Who knows when it will happen? 2027, 29, 32, 2032. Could be in 2045, could be next year. Who knows? It doesn't matter. I don't see how that's even remotely relevant. What's much more important than that is efficiency of the battery pack. I mean, yeah, the motor efficiency is great, fantastic. The efficiency of the battery pack, the efficiency of the car in all these other ways. And honestly, getting the price down of batteries, driving down the price, mass manufacturing EVs. Lucid, I don't think he really recognizes the fact here what drives down prices more. What is, obviously these battery packs are already recycled. So if you're talking about saving the planet, that's already happening. But if you're talking about really getting people into an EV, you don't do that by selling them a $90,000 car. You do that by selling them a good product at, say, a Tesla Model Y price, say, $45,000 for a mid-sized SUV. That's the kind of thing people need. They don't need $90,000 luxury vehicles. Most people don't buy them. They can't afford them. So if Lucid is concerned with saving the planet, 6 miles per kilowatt hour, in my opinion, is not what he thinks it is. It's not the solution to the world's catastrophe needs. The solution is affordable EVs that are better than gasoline-powered cars in the same category. But what do you guys think? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.